When building a new piece of software, you gotta ask yourself this first. What's the least amount of effort I can put into this project that gets me the most value? I started treating fitness the same way almost a year ago, and I don't think I've ever been more consistent or more successful with my fitness. My name is Yusuf Sanad. I'm a software engineer with a lot of hobbies. Fitness is one of them, and this is how I deal with it. Think of Facebook. They didn't start out trying to serve billions of users. You just wanted to cover the students on their campus. And then once you have this foundation in place, you optimize it and then you build on top of it. All I did was just setting a very simple goal. I have to show up in the gym 2 times a week. That's it. It doesn't matter what I do there. It doesn't matter if I work hard. It doesn't matter if I have the perfect plan. I just need to get myself to the gym 2 times a week. First, we need some coffee. So today I'm just going to show you how to build a stable fitness habit. I think a year ago now I was in a very bad spot of my life. I was smoking a lot. I didn't really leave the house. I was not working out at all, and understandably that didn't make me feel great, and it was just this snowball effect of feeling shitty most of the time. I tried to get back to my old routine of working out, which was like 5 days a week. I did that a few times and then I failed within 2 weeks. I just went back to not working out at all. And I decided to implement what I know from software into my own life and see how that works out. And this is exactly how I did it and how you could do it for yourself as well. So the first step would be this. Start small, like ridiculously small. Like so small, you'd feel silly if you didn't get it done. To me personally, that was showing up at the gym 2 times a week. And by showing up, I mean just showing up, just getting myself from my house to the gym. I didn't care how hard I worked. I didn't care what kind of workout I did. I didn't care if I warmed up or not. The goal was to move from my house to the gym 2 times a week. And that was it. And that did a few things for me. The first thing is just, it simplified everything. I didn't need to take care of my workouts, my nutrition, my tracking, my progressive overloading. I just needed to leave my house and go to the gym. The second thing, and I think the more important thing, is it gave me a short-term goal that I can achieve, that I can check, and then move on to the next one. So instead of fitness being this 6 months journey where I'm not in shape and I have to get in shape, and before I get in shape I haven't done anything really. Now it's just a 1 week journey, and even if I don't get it done, I can start over the next week. And if I do make it happen, I've already succeeded and I can get that dopamine hit from just achieving this simple goal I've set for myself. And I know it is working, and I know I'm going the right direction if I do those things. Now this is not about going to the gym 2 times a week. This is about setting a simple goal that works for you. To you that could mean anything. It could mean doing 10 push-ups when you wake up. To you that could mean taking the stairs instead of the elevator. To you that could mean going for a walk for 10 minutes. These are all valuable things you can do that will help in your fitness journey, but you just need to frame it in a way that gets you moving, that gets you started. After 1 month of doing this, it will become easy for you. It will become just a part of your routine that you will go to the gym 2 times a week. You'll find it in your calendar and you'll get yourself there. Now, step 2 is to optimize. And the way you optimize is by finding the next smallest thing you can do that gets you the most value. And in the context of fitness, this is progressive overload. I think progressive overload is the core principle in fitness in general. And all it is the following. Over time, you need to increase the weight. And by increasing the weight, you increase the overload on your muscle. And that's how they grow. So practically, if last week I was bench pressing 20 kilograms for 10 reps and that was difficult, this week I do the same thing, but now it feels easier. That means I already got better at this one thing, and it's time for me to lift heavier to start the process again. So instead of doing 20 kilograms now, I'm gonna do 25. As long as you're going up, that means you're getting stronger, and you can take that as evidence that whatever you're doing is working. I can do a whole other video on progressive overload alone, because I think it's the fundamental principle you need to understand to get better at fitness, and quite frankly at any other skill in life. You need to practice close to your limits in order to get better. It works with guitar, it works with magic, it works with fitness. It's just how life works. Now step 3 is to build on top of your foundation. After doing this for 2 weeks, I can already feel the difference. I can already feel myself getting stronger. Also, tracking shows you the actual numbers that you are getting stronger. You're lifting heavier things, your workouts are more intense. And at this point, you just start building on top of this. But you still give priority to your foundation. So if you have to choose between the new thing you're trying to add or the foundation you've already built, you always get the foundation done first before you build on top of it. To me, the next thing I wanted to add was maybe 1 more day of working out. I also wanted to get back to martial arts again, so I signed up for a kickboxing gym, and my commitment was I'm gonna go there 1 time a week. It was also time now to start cleaning up my diet a little bit, and that doesn't mean anything strict. It just means I'm a little bit more conscious about what I eat. So instead of eating out 3 times a week. I just do it once or twice. And for the most part, I try to keep things clean. And that doesn't mean anything insane. It could just mean having a black coffee instead of a cappuccino. If I order a burger, I make fries at home in the oven, so it's not like actual fries. And honestly, from this point, it's just iterations. Getting in shape is not a destination. It's not a race you're trying to win or get there as fast as possible. Because once you're there, you have to keep yourself there. And if you cannot maintain the things that got you here, you will eventually go back to the same place you started from. So the goal is not to get in shape. The goal is to build a habit of exercising and just maintain that throughout your entire life. Now, this might be a little bit different than all the fitness advice out there. I think it's good advice. I think it's optimal advice. I think the problem is it's just too optimal. It is the best way to build muscle. And for the most part, that's not what we really need. We just need to look better in a t-shirt or take the stairs without losing our breath. Most of us are not trying to be athletes. We're not trying to win any competitions. We just want to get in better shape and have a better quality of life. And I think it's great that you don't have to work out as much as a bodybuilder does to get there. I think that works in our favor, and that just helps everyone to get in better shape. And this is it. Just build a foundation, a very small foundation, make it better, and then build on top of it. And once you get there, just repeat the process until you have an optimal fitness plan that works for you personally. I hope this helped. If you have any questions, please let me know. I'll add a plan to get you started in the description with all the workouts and all the sets and all the reps, and also some alternatives. If there's a specific exercise that doesn't feel great for you, you can replace it with whatever the alternative is down there. If you have any questions, please let me know, and until the next time, cheers.